Welcome to my presentation, my Swiss-German language community. I was born in Lucerne in Switzerland and lived there for half my life, 13 and a half years. My Swiss network consists of my parents, my brothers and sisters, their partners, their children, uncles and aunts, cousins, and lots of friends and acquaintances. By the way, Switzerland is 61 times smaller than WA. There are 4 national languages. The blue one here is German with 62%, pink is French with 23%, green Italian with 8%, and the 5 Romansh languages together 0.6%. The first point I'm trying to make is that Swiss German is a dialect of Standard German. Here are just some very common words we use every day. Hitzki, Schluck auf. Münchi, Kuss. Zvieri, Zwischenmahlzeit am Nachmittag. Finke, Hausschuhe. Velo, Fahrrad. Billett, Fahrkarte. Hür, in diesem Jahr. Gsi, gewesen. Alpot, hin und wieder. Schutte, Fußball spielen. Anke, Butter. Löli, Dummkopf. Zmorge, Frühstück. Brüele, weinen. There are also differences in sentence structure. There's no genitive in Swiss German and there's no simple past in Swiss German. Second point I'm trying to make is that Swiss German is a collection of dialects. I spent some winter holidays at my aunt's in St. Gallen and I speak that dialect too. Have a look at the highlighted words and listen. Sepp habe ich alleweil gern gehabt. Das habe ich schon immer gern gehabt. Welchen Weg nicht? Sowieso nicht. Then there is a word we only use in Lucerne. It's rüdig. It means very. I have some relatives in Bern as well, and their special word is Aue. Then my sister-in-law, she was born in Zurich. She went shopping in Lucerne and she asked for Klüpperli, and the shop assistant couldn't help her. I spent some skiing holidays less than 30 km from my hometown in the mountains, and the farmers there, they speak with the Nidwalner dialect. Their word for very is huira, ahai, huira. Very melodic indeed. Some summer holidays I spent in the Wallis, and I can't understand those dialects. Number 3, diglossia. According to Holmes, the 3 features of diglossia are 2 distinct varieties of the same language, high and low. Each has a distinct function and they complement each other. And nobody uses the H variety for everyday conversation. This is a perfect situation in Switzerland because for all the written communication we use Standard German, also called Schriftsprache, written language, or Hochdeutsch, High German. And for all the spoken communication we use the local vernacular. So the local vernacular actually is not a written language. Regardless of domain, status, formality, class, solidarity, topic, social act, unless you're an author, age, gender, occupation, for speaking we use our Swiss German dialect, and for writing we use Standard German. So I can illustrate this when I look at terms of address. So spoken, informal, how I greet my friends. Sali, hoi, ciao. Spoken formal, grüezi, or grüezi Frau Meier, grüezi Herr Meier, if I know their names. Written, informal, so emails to my brothers and sisters is liebe Pia, lieber Gregor. And formal, when I write to the embassy, is sehr geehrte Frau Meier und sehr geehrter Herr Meier. If I know their names, if I don't know their names, it's sehr geehrte Damen und Herren. There is absolutely no prestige for the high and L form. This brings me to the 4th point, code switching accommodation. When we had dinner with my German brother-in-law, we would start in Standard German, then after a very short time would switch to Swiss German. When we realized he didn't understand, we switched back to Standard German. After again a very short time, back to Swiss German, and so on and so forth, the whole evening. My wife studied Standard German in Switzerland. Of course, there is no school in dialect. Which one? And when she speaks a bit of Standard German, a bit of Swiss German, she accommodates. Here are some children's books. So when adults look at the books or read the books with me together as a child who can't read yet, we look at the pictures and we speak in Swiss German, and then we read, and it's all in Standard German. My grandmother spoke Standard German only. I spoke Swiss German. So there are many situations where we switch. Also my father, reading the paper in Standard German, I talk to him in Swiss German. Or we speak Swiss German while driving a car, and all the signs and announcements on the radios are in Standard German. As a teacher, I had to teach in Standard German, and when recess came, of course, I switched to Swiss German. Teachers' meetings were held in Swiss German, but the notes in Standard German. So acquisition. It's obvious that Swiss German you learn at home as a baby, and Standard German from year 1 onwards. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation. There are many, many more examples on my slides.